So it is really such a joy to be here with Tracy DiSabato-Aust, and this is her new book on the well-designed mixed garden.
Right.
And you know, Tracy, really, tell me about design. I think so many people are scared to death of it.
They are. I think, you know, they read books or they see beautiful pictures and they're inspired, but they're
terrified.
Yes. How do I do that? How do I do that myself? And what I tried to do here is to put design into a practical format where people could follow a step-by-step approach.
Which
and it
makes
wouldn't
sense.
Be, yes, it wouldn't be, it's not, the moon and the stars don't have to be aligned for it to work, but
No.
you do need to have kind
There
of
are
a game
those that say
plan.
that it helps.
Yes. I'm not denying
but with
that.
your book, maybe they don't need that.
Yes, that's right. We hope not.
So
Anyways, but-
what would be like some simplistic things to get us started?
Yes, well, I try to encourage people to focus a little bit. You know, we're all guilty of going into the garden center,
Certainly.
getting a plant, walking around our garden and putting it in. But
Yeah.
really, you want to think about your objectives. And one thing is maintenance, is, you know, how much gardening are you really able to do?
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, think about, that'll really steer you towards your plant selection.
Which is
you know,
logical.
based on how much maintenance. And we really want high impact, low
Mm-hmm.
care plants, and the garden should be comprised of about 70% of that. And then we also want to think about what are our color preferences.
Sure.
Do we want a simple color scheme where colors are all unified, or do we want contrasting colors? Do we want cool colors or warm colors?
Mm-hmm.
We also want to think about style. Everybody has a different style, and I think too that's intimidating, William.
Yes.
Everyone thinks, oh, I must do something like everyone else
Well,
is
because
doing
you
right
see
now.
something that you like that is a certain style,
Yes.
and it looks overwhelming
But
to
it's
do.
not probably, you know, the right sense of place for where you live. And really, the garden style should reflect who you are.
Yes, I've always
and
thought
where you are. And that can be emotionally or geographically. So, you know, keep it in tune with the garden being personal to yourself.
Well, and one thing you said earlier, Tracy, that I thought was right on was that it's not just about a design once, then you do it and it's
Right,
done. It's
right.
really continuing.
Oh, it is, and it's ongoing. So don't feel like, oh, I must get it all right now.
Mm-hmm.
As gardeners, we develop and change, and our style, our color preference will change, and that'll often gear then to, you know, how we select plants and so forth.
I would assume then that you're also thinking, when you're thinking about focusing before you start, you would also be focusing on not only the plant as it is right now, but as it would be like the maple behind us.
Absolutely, absolutely. And thinking scale and proportion.
Mm-hmm.
So often we forget scale and proportion, and things look uncomfortable, and maybe things are too small, but
Mm-hmm.
thinking about the mature size and how that will bring things into scale is very important.
And if you want to prune it, because I
Yes.
actually, this plant I know is pruned every year to keep the leaves
Yeah,
large.
and we can do that.
But you have to know that.
Exactly. And you know, this back here, beautiful combination of colors here, complementary colors. So well done. Yes,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
yes.
Well, you know what? There's a wealth of information in this book, and Tracy has more than willingly shared her vast knowledge with us. This is from Timber Press, which is right here in Portland, which I'm very proud of that. And you can pick it up at bookstores. You can certainly go online and order it. For more information, I invite you to go to gardentime.tv and look at all the things that Tracy talks about. You can replay them on our videos as well.
Great.
Tracy, what a delight
Thank you.
to spend
So
some time
wonderful.
with you.
Thank you for having me.